going on, guys? It's your boy again, the Conservative Wolf, man. Thanks for watching and tuning in. As always, really appreciate you. And tonight, I want to talk about what's the disturbing stuff that's going on in Portland and Seattle, but in particular Portland. Apparently Black Lives Matter is at it again. These people are not protesters. They're a terrorist organization. And I mean, every time they gather somewhere, there's always violence, property destruction. I mean, it's ridiculous. Yes, they are anarchists. I call them terrorists because that's what they are. Terrorists because everywhere they go, they bring terror. Can you imagine if you were around Black Lives Matter while they're raiding and looting and pillaging and destroying all in the name of Black lives? I mean, come on, man. Really? And more recently, and this story is pretty much getting out. ABL covered it. I think Zanetta Allen covered it, and B. Tatum covered it. A white guy driving a white pickup truck. And as usual, the Black Lives Matter protesters blocking up the road. Well, the guy was just trying to get through, get where he's got to go. Of course, they attacked the guy, and eventually they caused him to crash the truck into a telegram pole or something. And of course, they drag him out of the truck. He's sitting on the ground, and this stuff's on video. The video's pretty graphic, pretty violent. I mean, some of it is kind of what you have already probably seen with these protesters, but then it gets really nasty. There's this biracial guy that walks up to him, and the guy, the white guy, his back is turned, right? He's sitting on the ground. The man's begging and pleading, please just leave me the hell alone, whatever. And they're screaming at the guy, they're threatening him, interrogating him like they're the cops, and they're like, oh, you trying to run us over and this and that. I'm like, man, are you serious right now? And then this biracial guy, and in the video, it's crazy. I mean, it really pissed me off, man. I'm gonna tell you all the truth, man. It really made me angry. He just walks up to the guy and kicks the guy in the back of the head, and the guy slams his face down into the ground, and the guy is out. The dude is out. And these dummies, nobody calls 911. Go figure, right? They're pouring water on the guy. They're doing everything that you're probably not supposed to do when someone's been knocked unconscious like that. And I'm like, okay, now you want to help the guy? Y'all were terrorizing this man 1 minute, and the guy that kicked him in the head had on a security shirt. Of course, BLM, they're supposed to have their little security detail, right? Yeah. What the hell ever. Yeah, the guy's got on a security shirt. Go figure. Right? Now, as you watch the video, you wonder, where are the cops, right? And it's not the police officer's fault. They can only do what they're told and what they're allowed to do. It's a shame that you have. It blows my mind because you have the mayor and these elected officials, city council, the mayor. I mean, the mayor had to run for election, right? So I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm curious, when it's time to elect another mayor, are these people going to be stupid enough to put the same one back in power? Are they going to be dumb enough to put the same city council people back in power? Because it makes no sense. How are you mayor and you sitting here and these cities and you're letting property be destroyed? You treat the police officers who put their life on the line like a bunch of, just treat them like they're nothing, like they're a bunch of nobodies. Cutting their funding, taking away their ability to keep people safe, taking them off the street so there are less people to keep people safe. Seriously? Now, here's my take, and B. Tatum brought up something that I've been saying for a long time. Y'all may not know it, may or may not know it, but I have a trucking background. I have experience. I'm an experienced truck driver. I remember back in the day, and this was way before my truck driving, but when the Rodney King riots, I don't know if you guys remember that truck driver, Reginald Denny. Reginald Denny was driving, he was pulling a tanker, and they pulled him out of his truck, and they beat the brakes off this guy. I mean, man, they whooped this dude's ass. They beat that man within an inch of his life. Y'all go on well, I mean, I don't have to put the link down there. I mean, you type up Reginald Denny, go on YouTube, type up Reginald Denny, and you'll see the video from the helicopter where it's showing this dude. I mean, the multiple little young black dudes running around, kicking this guy, punching this dude, dragging him up the street, boxing him, kicking. I mean, man, they try to destroy that guy, man. And it's the similar type of violence to what they try to do to this guy. But I say that to say this. And B. Tatum brought up a good point. You're in a vehicle. I'll be damned if I'm going to let a bunch of miscreant thugs, hooligans, terrorists, whatever you want to call them, if they're trying to drag you out of your vehicle, they mean you harm. That means your life is in jeopardy. There's no way in hell you're sitting at, now Reginald Denny was in a truck. Now, like I told y'all, I drove trucks. Let me tell you something. It didn't make sense to me that this man let them drag him out of a damn truck. I'm sorry. And I know it's most of us decent people, it's counter to our nature. You know, it's not in our nature to take a vehicle and hurt people. I understand that. And under normal circumstances, I could understand a little hesitation. Even under those circumstances, I could understand a little hesitation. But you have to get over that when you realize that these people mean you harm. These are not pedestrians trying to cross the road. These are people trying to kill you. You don't know what the hell they're going to do to you, especially if, and what's bad is even, and if it's not just you, what if you got a passenger? Your passenger's in jeopardy because they can't drive the car. You're the one in control of the vehicle. What you do will determine whether you and your passenger, what happens, right? Now, Reginald Denny was driving the truck. And I hate to say it, but let me tell you something. If I'm in my vehicle, you're not going to get me out of my vehicle. You're not getting me out of my vehicle. I'm going to lay down on the horn and I'm mashing the gas. And if you get in the way and you become Butterbup, that's gonna be your damn name, Butterbup. Speed bump. Butterbup, 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 Butterbup. Mm-hmm. You're not gonna drag me out my car and kill me. I'm sorry. There's no way in hell. I'm not having that. No, I'm not having that. You mean to tell me you're in a 3 or 4,000 pound vehicle and you're gonna let these little puny, stupid runts pull you out and beat you to death? Seriously? I mean, I feel for the guy, man. You know, I mean, it's terrible what they did to that man. It's horrible. I really hope he's okay. I hope he was able to get, because I don't know. None of us really know. ABL and B. Tatum, Zanetta, I don't think any of us know right now. You know, I'm sure they'll be doing an update. I'll try to as well find out what's going on with the dude, maybe, and maybe I can bring you guys an update later on. But there's no way in hell, man. And like B. Tatum was saying, I like how he, you know, because he used to be a police officer, and he was explaining how in a lot of states allow for that. If your life is in jeopardy, you got to protect yourself. There were no police officers out there. You got to protect yourself. You cannot, despite what the movies say, even Bruce Lee couldn't whoop all that ass out there. I'm sorry. That's a lot of people. Thousands of fools out there running around blocking up the road and being complete idiots. Well, guess what? You when you play dumb games and you play idiot games, you're going to get an idiot prize. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm not having it. Bunch of fools surround my vehicle and want to do me harm. Guess what? They're playing a new game show called Dum Dum Da Dum Dum Dum. And I'm going to be real stupid because I'm going to mash that gas. And guess what? If you're in the way, you trying to hurt me, and not just me, my passengers, people I care about, you're done. You're done. Hey, it is what it is. Don't put yourself in that position, right? Right? If you're not terrorizing somebody and trying to pull them out their car and being a complete jackass, then you shouldn't have to worry about getting run over. Correct? I mean, y'all let me know if y'all agree with me. Y'all think I'm right. If y'all, you know, let me know what y'all think out of the way. If you think, now, Terrence, now that's a little bit valid. Well, conservative wolf, you being a little too wolfy. You being a little too wolfy. Your whiskers, your canines are starting to show. You're being too wolfish. Or if you think, well, hey, look, yo, that's that wolf talk, man. Hoo, mash that motor. Let me know what y'all think, man. I love you guys. Y'all my conservative family, patriot family. Thank you for watching. And as always, remember, you are victors, never victims. Oh, and by the way, guys, I'm going to show you, I have a video coming up with our president talking about the, when he accepted the, I think the police union gave him this award, indoctrination or something like that. But anyway, I've got a little bit of that coming up because it's wonderful how our president respects and loves the police department. So anyway, guys, God bless y'all. Talk to you later.